Happy Tuesday. Today's tip is based on a question that I've gotten from a few people now, and we're liking this feedback. It means that people are using the tasks a lot, but in some cases maybe using it too much. So actually the question that we've gotten is, how do we keep from overwhelming our travelers with too many tasks? So, yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot that needs to be done before these kinds of trips. And so we can see in this example, we've just got 6, which isn't too bad. And you can see we have them sort of spread out over time, and that can be a good way to, keep them from being too overwhelming because they don't have to do them all at once. But sometimes if they see that, and if we sort of look in and sort of see it as our travelers might see it, if we view as, then we can see, boy, oh, that feels like a lot to do. And to be honest, there's some extra time here. So if you want to hide these tasks so that they don't feel like they need to actually respond right away, you can actually go in and edit this task, and you can only show to yourself. So if you're on the trip, so you just need to add yourself on the trip under manage people or delegates or whatever you call them. And then you can just show it to yourself. And then when you're ready, you can change it back to everyone. So that's one really quick way to do that. And that's our current recommended approach if you want to get it all into the system, but you don't want to show it to your travelers. So just remember to come in and use that visibility option there. And so then I'll just show you how that looks when we save that and we view as. We're going to see the same thing that Antonina would see. And now you can see that last one is no longer visible for Antonina. So it's just that easy to control the visibility. Now another trick is in reducing the number of reminders that get sent. So remember that reminders are automatically sent. So 3 of them will be sent until they're completed. So that'll be 1 week prior to the due date, on the due date, and 2 days after. So that's based on this date. Now the good thing is, if you want to reduce the number of messages sent, you can have many of your tasks due on the same day, because we will only send 1 reminder per day per person. And of course we send no reminders if they're very good and have done all their tasks in advance. So you can see here we've got 2 of them on the same day. Oh, actually, sorry, these are different days. So if I wanted to make it so that they are on the same day, change that from August to the 20th to July and save that. So now you can see they're both on the same day, and that means that the 3 reminders will all be for both of these at the same time. Rather than 6 emails, they're only going to get 3 emails. So that's another trick if you want to sort of reduce the reminders. So 2 tips today. One is to just hide them by showing to only yourself until it gets closer to the time. So that's a way of keeping them from feeling overwhelmed early on in the process. And then the other trick, if you want to just reduce email fatigue or reminder fatigue, is to set the due dates to be the same days for let's say 4 or 5 of them at a time. And that way they only get the 3 email reminders. So those are the tips for today. I hope that helps. Keep them coming. You can send them in via support from here, or you can, of course, put them into comments in our closed Facebook group. So be sure and join that if you're not already part of it. All right, until next time.